He enables picks, but he doesn't do much more than that. But we'll see if JDG can put him to good use as Xin Zhao locks in for the jungle making our tower. We know how to do it. Now, we do see the vampire. It might be looking for an angle here. We're just going for the ward, leaving Gala alone.
Pops
Gala
the ghost.
take 2 steps back. Oh, hook goes on. On might be in trouble. The stun goes through the slow, and the first blood is on JDG's side, fools.
Yeah, first blood JDG, but Viper wants something to say about it as he reclaims the life of Gala.
Well,
he is just going to sink his fangs into your neck and claim your life. So that's a 100 gold lead for Viper, equalizing the bot lane kill score here. Wukong has the W.
Zun actually forced to clone himself away. On might be sacrificing for the greater good, and he absolutely does as JDG pick up kill number 2 for the Fates of Warfare.
Viper's going to be able to weather that, get some CS, and probably, honestly, not even be down all that much gold. The only problem for him being that Gala picked up the cull, and he did not.
Oh, Emperor's Divide on YXL. Oh, the rookie from Bilibili's squad might be in trouble. He tries to Weaver's Wall away, but the kill goes right into Hong Q's pockets. 300 gold share.
It's an award like that. That kind of tells you just how afraid they are of the fog of war. You know, placing a ward just 1 unit away onto a completely safe red buff. That kind of paints the picture. They weren't
tested right now. Started off by Bin. BLG collapse onto the objective, but I don't think that JDG actually want to fight this one out, even though they should have bigger power spikes here. They isolate Gala. He immediately takes the lantern all the way to the back. He flashes out. Zun is on the hunt here for Gala, and he might get the kill. That's 2 down on JDG side. Bilibili's starting to get some tempo on this fight. Viper is completely free to dish out damage. That is going to be a big message sent from Bilibili. Right above the dragon pit, and it felt like a split fight where Bilibili could just respond to both ends really, really fast. And JDG were just not ready enough to go for it. Now, contest for the Ritz Herald is going to be completely different. On is going to get hooked in, pushed back, but his ultimate is going to keep him alive for quite a while. Xiaohu, this time, absolutely ready to tank for his team and frontline for as long as he needs. What a big decimating smash. 2 players knocked up, but the Herald falls into the hands of Bilibili. Xiaohu still tanking damage, still trying to find YXL. Viper might be in trouble. He is completely isolated, and it's on cue that takes the kill. Now it's Junjia going straight for the backline. YXL taking really, really low. Weaver's Wall for safety. Single-digit HP, but the man's alive.
Wow, and all of a sudden, JDG finds something there. I really thought that Gala, with no sums, was going to be way too vulnerable for that fight to be favorable. But somehow, some way, they find out.
Viper might have overstepped. Instead of trying to get behind his team, you know, to have safe spacing for himself, it's just he stepped up to try to dish out damage on Gala, and that backfired quite a bit. Double summoners up. Like you said, I don't think it would have made a difference if he flashed or barriered in that position. So he just takes one for the team. Drops a kill here, and JDG right now leading for just shy of 1,500 gold. 4-3 on the scoreboard, but 2 dragons on the side of Bilibili.
Well, yeah, thank goodness that Shun did slay that Rift Herald, if I may say, just because without that Rift Herald right there, activating that, spawning that in the mid lane, you can only imagine just how much harder this game would be if JDG had the Rift Herald and used that to make the game complicated for BLG. So shout out to Shun for that smite. It's going to mean this is a super close game still.
But it's all that she wrote there from Bilibili's side. They don't want to overcommit because these fights are going to get grindy. These fights are going to get real grindy until we see at least 2 or 3 items popping up on the AD carry side. I don't feel that YXL is going to be a massive game breaker, fight decider here for the side of Bilibili as it's Aaliyah. Unless he can pull a massive Unraveled Earth and completely stop JDG in their tracks. But the fight right
repositions now, here.
Azir does reposition. The good old Taylor Swift teleport there from bot to mid, trying to get himself into a better position right behind Xiao, who he gets into a position where he's going to knock up a lot of people. Weaver's Wall is going to cut people off from JDG's side. They have no access to the dragon, but they're also not damaging Xiao Shu. But what is going on? We do see Junjiao coming in. A lot of fighting in the backline. YXL is in trouble at the spawn of Otacon. On is in trouble. Viper is trying to gain distance and spacing. Flashes out of Xiao Shu. but it is going to be Bin completely split from his AD carry to try to pick up the pieces as JDG get a clean fight, only losing Viper in the process.
World. And if JDG slays this, it could just be game over. You've got to stop this as BLG.
They are taking their sweet time, though. They don't have a lot of front-end bursts to take on this objective. YXL does teleport into the top lane, but Xiao clears out the wave, makes sure that YXL keeps his distance, and despite how long it's taking JDG to actually take on Otacon, they're still going to take it.
With all this recency of things going wrong here, but I don't know. I think YXL Shun might not be the mid-jungle pairing they need to succeed in this tournament.
Oh, what a deny there on. Yep, he tried to blast Cone away, but it gets knocked up by Junja, and that is going to be a free kill for HongQ and free prep.
Oh, yeah. Everything going JDG's way right now. We've even got that Rylai's on the Azir. We need to be seeing more of this champion. He is just so powerful. I truly believe this is the best champion in the game. We've even got Gala.
The map dragon is up. And I don't feel like Bilibili are in a good position to try and contest this one.
No, sir. This Scion takes no damage.
Nope. Oh, they find Bin. Who's Bin going to 1v1? He 1v1s Junja here in the back line. On might be going off in a second. HongQ massive! Emperor's the fight on Viper, securing the double! That is incredible from JDG! HongQ still alive, but a triple kill befalls upon Shun, and another one for HongQ. He's picking up the flames, gaining movement speed, getting the quadra. Please give Penta. Bin walks away. Dragon belongs to JDG.
Man, if not for HongQ, BLG would have almost just blown open. HongQ had that flash in the tank. Xiaoshu saves his life. Quadra kill for HongQ. 802. 1,000 gold bounty to his name. Single-handedly slays the dragon as well. Z is our game over here, and it's just going to probably be another crazy game. I mean, you might have seen last game. If that can happen, so can this.
Well, they do find Vampire, and if the support goes down, that's one of the initiators gone. Junja is the next one in line, but his Crescent Guard is going to keep him safe for the time being. Xiaoshu is in a good position, but he wants to be in a better position, making sure that Bilibili don't get too deep into their own jungle. Keeping Junja safe as priority number one, as you need the smite contest for the Baron Nashor, and Bilibili have numbers advantage.
They got to go here. They're going to fire up this Baron. They've got Talia. They've got Yunara. These champions do a fair bit of damage here. You haven't got the Talia ulti, though, so you're going to have to turn.
Okay, Unstoppable Onslaught is available. Xiaoshu is trying to find the correct angle. Are they going to flip it? Yes, they are. Junja is inside the Death Realm, however, and he's completely isolated. That means it's a free Baron for Bilibili. I have been absolutely silenced as Bilibili didn't need to flip the Baron. They just needed to Death Realm Junja.
They had Mordekaiser. We didn't even realize that. Neither did JDG. Apparently, you said that this game looked like it was all one-sided, but BLG said, hold that phone. Hold right there. Hold the line, if anything, and they found a way in somehow, some way. HongQ goes down, minus 1K as well. Oh my goodness gracious! JDG is thrown.
Triple kill from Shun on the last dragon fight. It's just he accumulated way too much gold, and the fact that he has Guardian Angel, it just makes him such
a
weird target to focus on, because you want to focus him so that Bilibili can't target objectives. Now it's Xiaoshu here in the bot lane. Will he Unstoppable Onslaught straight to the back? Yes, he will, but he's going to get stopped by the Death Realm. He is in the Death Realm still. He walks out, takes a lantern. He is safe. That is the power of the Scion. You're tanking a fed, fully baroned up or Mordekaiser, and you're still walking away out of that one.
That is an experimental hex play. Mordekaiser, though. Look how soon his ulti is to coming up. Rylai's.
Flash out from Bin. HongQ dealing a lot of damage with his little soldiers. That is the Zhonya's going out for Bin on the backside of it. Gala gets taken out, but they finally get the shutdown on Bin. Can they actually promote a fight right now? YXL, what are you doing so deep, buddy? Ana's coming up to try to save him, but Xiaoshu trying to get something done. Flashes over the wall. We turn our cameras over to Junja, who goes straight onto Viper. Look at HongQ over the wall. Flashes up, gets the kill on Yeti Carry, but Shun ultimately cleans house with a double kill on the Wukong.
Gosh, this Wukong is just so fed, and somehow, red, white, time to fight. That is what they say.
Well, they're going for it. It's a flip if I've ever seen one. Will it be stolen? Shun is right around the corner, and it's not stolen. It is on JDG's side. It tries to evacuate immediately off the pit, but what can be done? YXL just barely finishes off Gala and runs away with his life. Right in the back line, Shun is trying to deal with Hong Q and Xiao Shu, and he loses his Guardian Angel. JDG, they're trying to clear up the scraps bin, is in trouble, gets hooked up, but he takes the Thresh into the Death Realm. But as he tries to climb out of it, there's the kill for Vampire. Shun trying to stay alive, trying to keep the hope alive for Bilibili Gaming on game number 1, but JDG, after that big play on Baron, everything seems to be back on track here for the blue side.
Yeah, and I absolutely love it from JDG that you have the perfect Aphelios guns for one-shotting the Baron. And, you know, oftentimes, that's exactly what you need.
Oh, man. No, absolutely. Now, JDG, big play here in their hands. Another Lantern being ignored here by Junja this time around. The inhibitor is finally open. Hongq! Oh, no. That Emperor's Divide kind of went sideways, but it's still dividing the fight in two. Bin in the backline gets Hongq inside the Death Realm. Hongq is down for the count, but the rest of the fight is developing as Xiao Shu does lock down Viper with the kill going for Junja. And on the backline, Vampire tries to get away from Bin. He goes for the Blast Cone, dodges the Claw, manages to get in between the towers. He is going to wait, will he sacrifice himself? Gets the ward down, but the minion wave is just a little bit too powerful. Junja takes down the inhibitor. That's probably going to be it for the power play here for JDG. They've lost way too much off the back of this push.
Yeah, you have the Baron buff. You have all 5 of you alive. To go 3 for 3 there is definitely not except for the likes of Junja. He's going to have that one at his disposal.
Bonk.
You need to keep this Drake alive as JDG. If BLG gets this scot-free, this could be what BLG needs to get them over the finish line. Look, we got both carries alive for BLG spawning in and running there. Xiaoshu trying to hold the line, but I don't think he can.
I think he can. He's just, you know, he's that nighttime mosquito that's just going over your head like... And that's all he's doing right now to Shun and Bin. As we do see Junja go in. Death Realm immediately utilized on the jungler for JDG. Can he still remain alive? The smite goes down. He's still in Death Realm. Junja finally comes out, and now JDG are on the other side. Vampire takes the kill on Shun. Smite down on the side of Bilibili, but it's too little, too late as the dragon falls. But the fight falls in favor of JDG. Bin is one of the last few members alive from Bilibili's side, and they all collapse on him to try to close out the game. Triple kill on Gala, and the man, the myth, the legend comes alive when the team needs him the most to close out game 1.
We haven't seen Gala in so long. In this tournament, we've even wondered if he still got what it takes in there. If that old legendary form that he was once in is even still possible. The Bao's special comes in, and our questions are answered about Gala. He's him, bro. Aphelios versus the Yunara, just completely one-tapping him, and AC carry us away, man.
Man, there's nothing to carry that Gala and Hongq haven't carried already. JD.